her that he was gonna tell God that he didn't want to be spiritually elevated.
Well, tell him take that's between him and God. That's their goddamn business. All right. He didn't want to be spiritually elevated, but that's on him. He got to deal with his God with that. Okay. He got to deal with his God. Maria Force, hey Maria Force, Modi Busta. Okay. All right, family. We are doing readings tonight. So if you all want some readings to catch ears, you got to call in. Okay, we're talking about the new age one ships, how it's going to be different. It's not going to be based off of sex all the time. And another thing, as I said, there will not be no arguing. You will not bring, this is something, if y'all want to write this down, you better, because don't say I didn't tell you so. You will not bring past baggage to your new one ships either. It's going to be a total different mindset that you're going to experience, okay?
Yeah, and more than anything, what I see too is women are gonna women and men are gonna be looking for someone to marry as opposed to someone to date.
Right.
They're gonna be like they're gonna be really really considering and looking for a person to settle down with as opposed to just, oh, I just want to sleep with that person,
Right.
then I'm gonna move on to that person.
You brought
You
up a
know.
good point earlier. A lot of these young guys now, if you all notice, it's happening already. You got the Kevin Gate who takes his wife. Who else was it we were
Oh, Kevin
watching?
Gates takes his wife everywhere.
Who else? Couple other
It's
rappers were
it,
saying that they
it's
would take their wives with them.
It's well, I don't know, Cardi B and what you call it. She ain't got no choice but to take his ass everywhere.
I don't know if they're gonna last.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna
I don't
last
see
either.
that they're
Cause,
gonna last.
but it's just funny because like people, I don't know. I just see even the younger generation. I'm noticing that they don't wanna have a lot of women. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing a lot of young boys that they just want to be around their girlfriend. They don't want to play on the phone and
Right.
talk to other girls. You know, so
Right.
I am starting to see a change because when we was coming up, we just was like, let's gun them all down as many as we can. Not me personally, but other guys. You know what I'm saying. Um, September Virgo says, once you place with your soulmate, do you still have to complete rituals? No one can come between y'all. A protection ritual. So do you? What she's asking is, do you still have to do a ritual to if you're placed with your soulmate? Um, I think personally, yeah. If you, especially if you're gonna be in a a lot of times people are jealous that have nothing to do with you and just want to break you up. We've done readings for people that don't even know somebody, or like they just might be cordial with a person and they think that person want them, and so that the person that's liking this guy or think this woman wants this guy that she's really just being nice to because she's married. She's not really thinking about him like that. And the person that actually likes the guy would do a ritual on for him not to be attracted to her and for her not to have a relationship. We see stuff like this happen all the time.
Yeah, all the time. All the time. Now, let me see. Let me answer that question. So, um, let's put it this way. There still will be residual energy from this time, okay? But it's not going to be as bad as it was previously to the energy that we're in now, okay? Um, this transformation is going to require a lot from humanity. And what that means is that we will evolve spiritually, mentally, okay, physically. The mental and spiritual aspect of the transformation will have you thinking on another whole level than the way that you're thinking now. So in the past, if you thought about, yeah, well, if he goes to the store, I'm just, and I think he's gonna be cheating with the one, and you would do all kind of stupid stuff, breaking cars, and that, doing all the dumb stuff that some of y'all sisters do, and some of the brothers do. You understand? It's not your mindset is not going to be there.
I never seen a man destroy a woman's
Oh, you
car.
better stop playing.
I've
I
never
seen a couple of
I
men do
never
that.
personally seen it
I
myself.
did.
For real?
I see men do that, but see, the men, they have a very bad habit of hitting on the women or putting their hands on a woman, which is a no-no. Okay, so with saying that, all I'm saying is that at the end of the day, um,
Boss life.
our mindset will start thinking differently. Okay, so that means you're not going to think the same way you thought in that energy or that on that dimension. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
your mindset is you're gonna deal with you're gonna deal with each other accordingly.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna talk to each other accordingly because okay. The goal here is for this new energy that we're coming into, and this new transformation and this new earth energy. The goal here is to peace, love, and harmony. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
that's what we're transforming into, more spiritual beings. So we're becoming more spiritual and less physical, whereas we're going to operate more from the spiritual than the physical. And what that means is that you will act accordingly. You will not have to be told how to do it because your DNA is reactivated. So you will open that aspect up of you, okay, which is in harmony with the universe, with nature. Nature is becoming more peaceful and harmonious. If you watch how the animals are even treating each other nowadays, you know what I mean? Taking
Mm-hmm.
care of it. When did you see a tiger taking care of a baby fawn?
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
I no, it was I seen. Remember we watched it was a lion. I think it was a lion taking care of like a cheetah or something. Cause the lion, the male
There
lions,
was two.
yeah,
Right.
the male lion wanted to eat the cheetah. The
Right.
male lions wanted to eat the cheetah, and the lioness wouldn't let him. She was getting mad, like you're not gonna eat this baby.
Right. So with saying that, you guys got to understand this is a whole new type of mindset that we're going to experience. We are doing readings tonight. Thank you for calling in. If you want a reading, do call 909-749-8626. We are taking readings tonight, and we're talking about how in the very near future, one ships, as I call them, are
Mm-hmm.
going to be much more harmonious, peaceful, and spiritual. And like I said, brothers, y'all may not like to hear this, but it's not going to be based off of sex. Because most men base that whole one ship off of sex. And it's not going to be like that. It's going to be changing. I'm going to tell y'all, it's going to change so much that your libido is not going to work as it's supposed to unless it's time to have children.
C. Thomas says,
That's my coffee.
oh, that's what that is. C. Thomas said to me, that happened to me. Two women did work against me. Two women did work on me about a man that liked me.
Hey,
That's how,
C. Thomas.
that's how it
Okay,
be
so
happening.
C. Thomas, you're a woman.
Hmm.
So two women did work on you. Oh, I think I remember that situation about a man that like you, which was it. Yeah, and sisters, y'all ain't got no goddamn business doing that shit. That shit makes me angry when I hear that sisters are doing work among sisters instead of using it for the proper thing to use it for. It's
Then
not right.
and then they be doing like just reckless stuff, like stuff that don't even. They don't. It don't be like they can't just do a ritual. Oh, make him not like her. They be doing like harm her, make her unattractive. Like that's crazy. Like why would you do something like that?
Right. I mean, that's ridiculous being jealous and hateful. I can't stand that. Can't stand it. It's ridiculous. Okay.
BP Papo.
Yeah. What BP Papo saying?
I don't know. It's on your phone. She just changed it from over
All right,
there.
hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Um,
All right, BP Papo, hold on, hold on. Wait a minute, let's go back. So, Shawana says, hey, boss life. Okay, hold on, y'all. BP Papo, a lot of relationships on this planet as of now are tainted. Did you hear, BP Papo, you hear what we talking about? You hear what we talking about? They're tainted, but they're getting ready to be untainted. They're getting ready to become more spiritual. They're getting ready to become more peaceful and harmonious. And ain't nothing y'all could do about it. Ain't nothing that's happening at a cellular level. Okay? Um,
Thank you, Renee, for the $10 a donation. It is very much appreciated. We appreciate every donation we get. I don't care if it's $2, $3, $1. We appreciate it.
all right, thank you, Renee. All right.
6 Point Dweller, what's up?
All right, 6 point dollar. Cause a lot of the population haven't been connected spiritually and mentally. Uh, uh, I'm sorry, I hate to bust your bubble, BP Papa, but that's not true. Don't say a lot. You know how many people's on this planet? 7 billion people. So you're saying 6 billion people have not been spiritually uh, upgraded yet? Stop playing. Okay? Stop playing. BP Papa, I would say at least 50 to 60% of humanity, I would say spiritually seeing BP Papa, that they have evolved on a level where they're becoming more spiritual. You got 165,000 people a year running out of the Catholic churches in Europe. You got 65,000 people in the United States of America that's running out of the churches, coming back to the indigenous practices of African traditional practices. So, BP Papa, you better tap into your spirit and open your eyes and see. See what I see. Okay?
Hey family, we got 32 people on here. We got 17 likes. Can you please get them thumbs up? Hit the like button for us. Hit the like button for us.
All right, Shawana says, I have reconnected with the brother I grew up with. We live in separate states, been committed for 1 year, known over 40 years. Can you give me advice on how we can block some from? I told you all, if you want a reading, call in. I'm not answering your readings by reading all the shit on air. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. If y'all want a reading, call in 909-749-8626. No, no, no. Do not ask me a question on text. If you want a reading, call in now. Call me now. Remember Miss Cleo, y'all? Remember Miss Cleo? Hey, we got her tarot cards too, y'all. All right.
They pretty good. Her tarot cards are pretty good.
Oh, don't forget, genetically, lots of disconnection.
Mm. What you think about that?
What?
Genetically, lots of disconnection.
I don't know about that. Again, I have to always go back and refer back to nature. I always say, when you walk outside, you walk into yourself. And that means that you are nature and nature is you. That means that everything that nature is made of, you are made of. That means everything that the cosmos is made of, you are made of. That means you are universes within universes. That means...
He said,
What?
that's it.
What?
You said, that's it. He said, that's it.
That's it. What are you talking about, BP Popple? All right, so that means that if you study nature, like we just said, when do you see a tiger taking care of what'd you call it again?
A cheetah.
A cheetah or a fawn. Watch nature. Watch how the birds work. Watch how everything is working in harmony together. And what's happening is, we as human beings, species that's a part of this earth, are working together slowly but surely. We're coming together. And for all you goddamn racists out there who lost your goddamn minds and was brainwashed and programmed to be racist, all of that is being changed too. Ain't nothing you could do about it.
You know, and it's funny because I noticed this maybe about 10, 15 years ago, like the change with the animals slowly is taking place. And so I think a lot of time, I think what I noticed, well, what I feel in my heart is the animals got to upgrade first because they were more pure than the humans, right? Because think about it, like, I remember growing up, we used to watch, the Nature Channel, and the animals would hunt and eat the animal. The animal never would scream. They would always just try to get away. I remember watching, not too long ago, I was watching some nature show, and a tiger hunted down a bear, and the bear was screaming like, like a person, because the tiger was eating his ass alive.
I don't like that.
And
I can't watch that, y'all. That just
and it just bugged me out because I was like, wow,
I want to fight the tiger.
I didn't know that
Animals scream, right?
I didn't know animals scream.
They feel,
but I did know that cows scream because, like, when they going getting slaughtered and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, goddamn it, everybody, they feel pain just like we do.
Yeah, man.
Wouldn't you be screaming if goddamn tiger was chewing your ass? You'd be screaming too.
I'd be screaming before it
I
got
don't-
to
and
me.
see,
I'm like,
I don't like that, y'all. It bothers me. He will tell you, I do not like to see other animals.
Yeah, when we watch the show,
Right.
the shows like that, she'd be like, leave him alone, get away from him.
Right,
She'd
exactly.
get mad at the animal for being an animal.
All right, we're calling you back, 530. Answer your phone. Answer your phone. Answer the other line. Answer the other line, Shawana.
Greetings, greetings.
Greetings. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. And this is Shawana, right?
Yes, it is, Nikki. Thank you for taking my call.
You are so welcome. Okay, so what's your question now?
So I reconnected with the brother that I grew up with. Our parents knew each other. We've known each other since we were like little kids. And we've been committed to one another for like a year now, but we live in separate states.
Mm-hmm.
And we've only actually physically seen each other 3 times when he came to visit in July.
Okay.
But I can totally like relate to everything you're saying about energy becoming very spiritual and how relationships are changing
Mm-hmm.
because we both have that, I won't say typical, but that, baby mama situation, grew up, we both have children by different people, had drama, all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But since we've connected, I've noticed that my ability to process his
Mm-hmm.
energy has become very spiritual and that we feel one another and we'll even tell each other, I can feel you. I can feel your energy right now. Like, just like I tend to be like very, like what you were saying. You know how a lot of women are, where we get like anxious and think they're doing stuff and blah blah blah. You know, when we first started talking about a year ago, he literally would take me everywhere on FaceTime for like 3 months. He took me everywhere with him.
Wow.
We would watch movies together on FaceTime. So it was like he was setting a platform to show me that he was connected. He was serious. He wasn't messing around or anything like that. And then when that stopped, I started getting anxious and tripping, but it helped me to like understand that spiritually we're connected and I don't need to like constantly be all up in his face and
So,
all
well,
up in
tell
his
me something.
business,
Tell me
you
something.
know.
Tell me something, Shawana. How is that long distance relationship working? Or one ship
It's
working?
working beautifully well, surprisingly. I feel like it's really taught me, for me personally, I feel like it's taught me to really trust and to really recognize my feelings and understand that in spite of how I feel or how my feelings might try to control me,
Uh huh.
that he is committed and connected to me.
Okay.
And he
So,
validates that.
okay. So, what question? What question do you have for me?
My question is, how do you think that our relationship can blossom into a like where we will geographically be like together, because
Y'all
we
gotta come
both
together first,
financially are, we're not like the richest people in the world or anything like that. So, going back and forth has been kind of a struggle,
Hmm.
but I really want to know, like, in
Okay.
time,
So let.
how to
Okay.
develop or blossom it to
What's
where we
what's his
are
first name? Give me his first
actually
name.
in the same geographic.
What's his first name?
What's his first name?
Oh, William. William.
William, and Shawana. Will they be together? All right. Let me ask you a
One of
question.
y'all.
Are you willing to relocate to him?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So what Spirit has shown me by summertime, there will be a way, open road for you to be able to relocate to him. Okay. So we're looking between maybe June and August. I see you making a trip to focus to move to where he's at. Okay.
Yes, thanks. Yes,
Yeah,
thank
so
you.
Spirit is saying it's
I
gonna,
receive that.
and don't worry. Let me give you this before we go. Don't worry about where the money's coming from and how it's coming. Just know that the ancestors are guiding and you will be with your mate by between July and August, okay?
Yes, thanks. Thank you. Yes,
You are
thank you.
you are so
I receive
welcome.
that.
All right. So blessings to you and him.
Blessing. Blessing. Thank you.
You're
All
welcome.
right,
Take
peace,
care.
peace, sister.
You
Peace.
too. Peace. Peace.
Okay. All right, family. So we are doing readings. We're taking some calls. You got time to call in? We're talking about how one ships, as I call them. And you know why? A lot of people say, well, why don't you call them relationships? You know, family, I did a show years ago on spell words, okay? And we have to understand that we carry a very, very powerful inyama or energy, okay? This is probably where the Bible got it from, but it's really an African proverb. Death and life is in the power of the tongue. Okay, so that means that when we put things out into the universe, they actually become and begin to manifest into existence. So I